What's up, everybody? Welcome to Addicted to Fireball. We are an actual play RPG podcast with some adult content. Audience discretion is advised, but kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of Addicted to Fireball. I am AJ, your DM, and this week to my left...
I am Brian, and I am playing the character of Asir Jasan, who... his personality trait is that he is always calm, no matter the situation.
I am Jason. I'm playing Athex Granduar, and my personality trait is I'm utterly serene, even in the face of danger.
Wow, some crossover there.
It does.
Wow, sounds like you failed. I'm Tomo playing Tobias Rinaldi, and one of my personality traits is I'm tolerant of other faiths.
Why are you fucking up teammates, people? Just kidding. Go on. Next.
I'm a Lyric. I'll be playing Leary, and my trait is I change my mood or my mind as quickly as I change key in a song.
At this point in the show, we are going to go over questions and concerns that come up in previous sessions. If you have any questions of us, you can email them to addictedtofireball@gmail.com. If you would like to skip over the rules and recap, you can go to 9:15.
Alright, we've got a couple of rules discrepancies to cover from last week's session. I'd like to start with you, Brian, and the rules on squeezing. I think I had ad hoc something last week where everybody gets disadvantage. But I think the rules actually state something.
Yeah, so I think the specific situation was that we had two characters occupying the same space in a hallway. The hallway was sufficiently wide for 5 feet of space for either of the two medium characters. So, underneath the rules for squeezing, what it specifies is that if you are a character, a creature may occupy a space one size smaller than it. So if you are a large creature, meaning you occupy 10 feet, you can squeeze into a 5-foot wide space. Doing so gives you disadvantage on attack rolls and dex saves, and grants advantage to anyone attacking you. So you have a disadvantage, attackers have advantage. However, looking at the moving around other creatures section on the previous page, it tells you that whether a creature is a friend or an enemy, you can't willingly, that is cannot, willingly end your move in its space. So according to the rules, you cannot, strictly speaking, occupy the same space.
Okay.
But you could both squeeze into 2.5-foot squares, which are then now in the same 5-foot square. Which
I guess
is basically what we're doing.
Technically, yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, I'm going to go... It's good that it states that as an option for squeezing into like a small schism or channel if you want to go spelunking or something, but I think we can extrapolate on that and use it to kind of bypass the previous page where it states you can't end. You can, but both occupants must be willing, for one, and they must be allies, for another, and you both will have disadvantage on attack rolls and dex saves, and creatures will have advantage to attack you as well.
That's your ruling. I don't disagree with it, but that is...
I'm going to go with that because I want to allow the freedom for you guys to maneuver around the battlefield, especially with some of the theater of mind that we're doing. The idea of being able to share a square, I mean, is something that you guys should be able to do. You want to stand, back, side to side. You both want to have shields up to whatever. I mean, there's a lot of options available to you. And I don't...
To be a disadvantage, yeah. No, that's fine. I agree with all that stuff.
So, Jason.
What you got, bro?
What was the rule you were looking at?
I was looking up movement and armor.
That's right.
Does that impair your movement ability? And
Or encumbrance, right?
Encumbrance, basically, yes.
Does armor inherently reduce your movement speed?
Yes, heavy armor does. Heavier armor interferes with the wearer's ability to move quickly, stealthily, and freely. If the armor table shows strength 13 or strength 15 in the strength column for the armor type, the armor reduces the wearer's speed by 10 feet unless the wearer has that strength score equal or higher.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So if you're strong, you're not...
So it has the potential to slow you down.
Correct. But there's also a variant ruling on encumbrance that I had found. If If you carry weight in excess of 5 times your strength score, you are encumbered, which means your speed drops by 10 feet. If you carry in excess of 10 times, you're double encumbered, heavily encumbered, and it decreases your movement speed by 20 feet. And then variant, is that like an optional kind
Yeah,
of
I get to decide whether or not I want to use that.
The heavy encumbered state also incurs disadvantage on attack
on ability
rolls.
checks, attack rolls, saving throws, and saving throws that use Dex, Strength, and Con.
Yes.
Okay, I like it.
I actually have been operating under that.
I like it because you don't have infinite carrying capacity. Not that I have seen any of you guys load yourselves up with a bunch of random gear that you found on the ground right there. Rather, you've actually pretty much left all the loot.
I have like a year's worth of rations.
No, you and that's the kind of bullshit that rule actually allows you to avoid, is just piling all this crap onto you. So I like it, and I think I'm going to go with it. But that doesn't mean you need to micromanage every pound that you're carrying on your character. So let's kind of look at it as like a general rule, and don't just load yourself up with all kinds of stuff.
I think there is a max carrying capacity besides the encumbrance
There
rule.
is. Your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15.
Right. So what the encumbrance rule is multiplied by 5.
5
Or
and
10.
And then
Right. 5, 10, 15. So
It'd be
15
like
is max. That's not a
Light
variant.
load, heavy load.
You could equivalent that to the
Section.
3.5 categories. So
Or like Skyrim. There's not. Instead, there's bad stuff that happens to you before you just go past your encumbrance. That's
okay. I don't play that game, so
well, you probably should.
You can also push, drag, or lift 30 times your strength score.
Nice.
I don't think we care.
that's
it's-
something. Hey, no, you guys might need to
matter, but,
push people or objects over. So okay, all right, good to know. Thank you, Jason. Tomo, grappling.
Thomas Rinaldi.
Was there anything specifically you want to know, or do you want me to read all of it?
No, I don't want you to read all of it. What I want to know is what happens when I grapple somebody as far as spaces being occupied.
You grab a dude.
Nothing changes for spaces.
Nope. They just have to be within your reach.
Okay.
What if I try to move that dude?
When you move, you can drag or carry the grappled creature with you, but your speed is halved unless the creature is 2 or more sizes smaller than you.
No
So it
check.
doesn't require an action or a check. Just if you move, you take them with.
Easy.
So
That
we
is
played
sweet,
that
simple. I
legit.
like it. Half your speed makes it not so you can't just rip them all over the place.
Played that
We did it,
legit.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we did a good job on that one. Now the next thing is what if I have a reach weapon that gives me a 10-foot reach?
If you can grapple with that reach, then
There's not a grappling weapon
correct.
in this game.
So you can't grapple with your glaive.
Okay,
Um,
good.
that's why a lot of the things are phrased with like when you attack with this weapon.
Right, that makes sense.
But yeah, it just specifically says it must be within your reach.
Okay, cool. And then the last one, Alaric.
I forgot.
Firing a ranged weapon into melee combat. What happened?
There are no penalties for firing into melee combat unless there's an object or creature within your path of firing.
So if you are shooting at somebody in front of you, but in between that person and you is somebody or something.
Depending on how much they are covering the opponent, they add a bonus to AC based on the amount of cover.
What is the minimum? I think half cover is the minimum.
Half cover is minimum with a +2 AC.
There you go. So, generally, if there is someone blocking you from your attacker, I would grant half cover unless the thing blocking happens to be like, I don't know, the big crazy earth elemental or something.
Okay, fair enough.
Then
Works for me.
nothing.
Episode 7's recap will be an excerpt from the journal of Tobias Rinaldi. By the light of the moon, we approached the darkened cavern. We were met by kobolds of various sizes and shapes. Twisted and strange, they were gifted with traits of dragonkind. One had wings and could fly, while 2 others were of significant size and bestowed with vicious claws. Are these changes due to the influence of Tiamat, or is there some other power moving behind the scenes? Perhaps the grace of Agma will grant us the time to fully investigate this matter. But urgency pulled me from these strangities and deeper into the darkness. Luckily, Ogma is with me these days, and blessed the Humans group with light, and Leary, who did not require it, with sure steps and quiet movement. We moved through the cave with ease, dispatching a solid dozen of its inhabitants, but one of them escaped. We followed this single cultist to the next room, where a person of interest stood. Frama-lama-ding-dong! One glance at us as we entered with bloody blades in hand, and she fled down the hatch in the back, leaving her comrades to delay us. While they posed little threat, the distraction worked, and she escaped us. We had but a moment to assess the room, but there was much of interest. Central to the room was a desk covered in papers. Asir took a moment to stuff a handful of them into his pack while I investigated a corner which hid some more furniture. Unfortunately, circumstances pulled me away once more, but I hoped to have the opportunity to return. We leapt down the escape hatch to pursue Frammy and ended up in a large cavern that held an idol of Tiamat. In the center of the area stood a familiar figure, but not the one I was expecting. Cyanrath stood in our way, flanked by a pair of his berserker guards. Asir and Athax met him in combat, while Leary and I held his guards back with pure force of will. It was an amazing battle with flurry of fists, blades, and lightning. But it was over almost as quick as it had started. Cyanrath fell, and his guards moved in, but they were no match for the four of us. Afterwards, Cyanrath somehow came to his senses. Overcoming his wounds, he rose up and acknowledged his defeat, both in strength and in spirit. Asir offered him his holy symbol, and with it, a new way. Slowly, Cyanrath took the symbol in his scaled grasp, and silently turned and left. He will learn much on this new journey, as we all do, about himself and our God. As a disciple of Ogma once said, "Only as a warrior can one withstand the path of knowledge. A warrior cannot complain or regret anything. His life is an endless challenge, and challenges cannot possibly be good or bad. Challenges are simply challenges." I pray we meet him again on the same side of the next challenge, warrior. And with that, the group took a short rest, nestled back in the corner of the chamber, concealed, while Leary kept watch. She noted only one instance of sound and light bursting forth from the chamber to the east. Your rest is up, your wounds mostly healed, your spirits high at your quick dealings with those that have stood in your way thus far. Your rest is over. What do you do?
I think so. I think we're done here.
I think we're done. We know everything about this place now?
We have Fromland's documents. We kicked out Cyanrath. We're done. We're good to go.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Let's make a restaurant.
Let's make a rest.
Oh, yeah.
How long was that slide?
3 guys and a demon.
10 feet?
10 feet? Alright.
Maybe
Push someone up there.
between 10 and
Tie a
15
rope.
feet.
Drop the rope down.
And it'll be there when we come back, as much as I want to go back there. Who knows how long these caverns are and what else is waiting down here.
Alright.
Either way,
Athax, give me a perception check.
I think strong people should push me up this chute, and I'll tie a rope so we have a quick way out in case something gets blocked.
Strong people.
I could
Strong people
probably
that can
just
lift me.
climb up there way easier.
What kind of slide is this? Like,
Clearly, it's an earthen dug chute.
shoot or slide?
Almost perpendicular, almost vertical.
Someone would probably have to lift or
It would be.
climb up
It's physically possible to climb up it. It would just take a while, and you'd have to be really strong.
You
You'd
might
have to suspend
require-
yourself, like climb up a chimney almost.
Might require like an athletics.
Maybe an
skill.
athletic skill check. Yeah, yeah. What'd you get on perception?
Don't worry about it.
Tell me.
A 1.
I got 5.
Okay. Then I have no information for you.
It's one of those
I think it's that bonus set from you.
Bonus.
I'll need the d20 too.
Set. What is set? What is set?
Thank you. Oh, this has a d20 in it.
Or blue shirt. What, can't afford your own dice?
Well, so it sounds like Tobias doesn't care about going back to that cabinet
Yeah. Would you like
slash
that?
desk.
Yeah.
We don't have to go
Is that not
back.
what you just
We
said?
need to tie a rope so we have another way out that's easier than trying to claw our way
Very
out
well, I
this
will
tunnel.
lift Leary then.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of interested to see where Framalem and Ding Dong went, and what other kinds of traps she has set for us.
I agree
I guess
entirely.
it'll just take a couple minutes.
But a quick egress
Time
is
around.
probably also what you...
Oh, we could have done that during the short rest.
Sure.
That doesn't
There we
sound
go.
like rest.
Sweet. You guys, you get pushed up
We
to the
did it.
top, and once you get up there, you actually note that underneath because if you remember, the whole room is covered in thick rugs, and that one rug had been kind of thrown back, and she had gone down the chute. Under the next rug, as you're like trying to find something to tie to, you know that there's actually a rope ladder already in here, and it's already affixed.
What was that?
But it's
Yeah.
not down.
So you just toss the rope ladder down, and you're good to go.
Tie it down.
And then he cut it off.
I tie the rope to the rope ladder and drop the rope.
You guys
Leave the
actually
rope
don't
ladder
have
up.
any rope because, well,
I have rope.
3 people used a rope to make a rope long enough for you to climb down into this place.
As you see here, I got a bunch of rope. I got it with.
Fuck you.
I gave mine away like years ago.
Give it to me.
That was
Yeah.
nice.
What do we
Okay.
do with rope?
When we were getting all that
So
stuff.
you guys
from the
have
governor.
successfully tied a rope. You can get back up the chute whenever you want to, easily. What next?
Well, while
Which
we
way
were
do we wanna
resting,
go?
did you see anything?
Where did the light come from? 10?
Deep in chamber 10 to the east.
There was some lights and some noise in that way.
Well, the sign wrath went that way, so I assume that goes back out. Let's go deeper. Inception.
I agree.
Alright.
All the way.
Do you have the light of Ogma out?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. I'm asking
It's
this.
never going out
Yeah,
again.
he never doused it.
Every minute.
I want to find so bad. Let's do this. We walk.
You get to a flight of stairs.
Come
They,
on, brother.
One more level.
everybody's healed. Everybody used their hit dice. No.
I didn't use
You
it.
guys get to the top of a flight of
No,
stairs,
it's a D12.
and
That's me. I'm the zombie with the fish.
I'm pretty sure that's me.
Alright, this must be you then. Alright, that's the order we're going in.
okay.
Or before the light reaches it, I'm going to look up there first while it's still dark,
So what you're saying
and then make sure people...
Is it
doing this.
dark in that room?
Yeah.
As far as I was aware, it was just a flash of light and some noises.
Absolutely, that room is dark. There was one
Okay.
flash of light that you saw, and that was it.
I'm looking into the room.
Okay. The chamber that opens at the bottom of the stairs is absolutely massive. Can you move that coaster, please? A wide ledge runs along the left wall and drops away into a pit on the right. Many stalactites descend from the ceiling,
right.
and the sound of dripping water echoes continuously in this chamber.
No, I actually made water drip.
No, I know, I saw that.
Yeah, you couldn't hear
All
it.
right,
because
so
it's very quiet.
from here you can see this ledge to your right is a drop off. It drops down probably 10, maybe 15 feet,
My God. That's dangerous.
and you do see a flight of stairs that appears to have like a metal cage
Oh, shit.
around it, so like bars extending up and across. So it's like protected. That's what all these black divots mean here on the
safety
map.
first.
Probably, yeah.
I feel like there's not a way down.
You're not able to see all the way across the room,
I think that's the code, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
It's close.
Is there bars at the front of the base of
Absolutely.
the stairs so
Yep.
that block your entrance into
Appears
that
to be
lower
a gate,
section?
a gate at the bottom
Oh.
of the stairs, and then these circular impressions on the map here represent stalagmites and stalactites that have formed pillars, columns, if you will.
Vaguely.
I believe they call that sword fighting
Yeah.
Sort of like that.
Yes.
That's what you see, Larry. What do you do?
On the internet.
Are there any creatures in A or 10?
that you can see.
Give me a perception check, but you don't see anything super noticeably.
It's your perception.
Perception? I'm not good at that.
Be better.
Just a couple goblins.
14.
You don't see anything, any creatures in this chamber.
But is there a wizard?
This is really the most important thing to do.
You gotta ask that question.
Seriously.
Fucking Joel.
So,
Was a thing
From a
what'd
previous
you see?
campaign.
Long time ago, yeah.
It was good.
The room appears to be empty, but it could be hiding.
Okay. Well, you said you saw something down there.
Yeah.
Well, let's go in, I guess.
All right, the party makes their way into the chamber, and everybody notices this whole chamber. Once you're into it, it feels warm, and humid.
What happens when Eyes gets in there?
Fucking eyes. Well, you're 30 feet of light, right, emanating forth from
Eagle Eyes Malone.
from your holy symbol or wherever you cast the light upon, allows you to see down into the ledge to your right. As soon as you walk in, you can immediately see down in the lowered portion are two massive eggs. They look to be at least 4 feet tall and probably 2 to 3 feet wide.
I don't have a frying pan that big.
Time to upgrade.
That's way too big for me to carry out.
Okay, what is the diameter on, like, the deepest part of my
4 foot tall
breast?
egg.
Not as wide as the egg. And you would have to tell me that. I don't know
Carry
the
that?
extremities of your characters.
I can definitely push, pull, and drag it.
Tobias, you also note that there is a peg on the wall across from the number 10 here, across from the top of the stairs, and hanging on that peg appears to be a chain, and at the end of the chain is a key.
We probably won't need that. I doubt that's useful anyway. Alright. Well, I don't see anything either except for a couple eggs down there. Should continue forward and keep your eyes out.
So this, how far down is this ledge that leads to this
10,
large portion?
15.
10 to 15.
Yeah.
That is 2 to 3d6 damage.
Ouch. And then likewise, you're not able to see it. Oh, sorry.
I guess
Increments
I
of 10.
Okay. I'm gonna follow Tobias farther into the room. Yeah.
Fine, I'm taking front.
Oh, I know. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
gonna lead Tobias farther into the
into the
room.
room.
Yeah. Boom.
Protect me.
Yeah, put me in the area I can't be hit. No, other side.
Oh, you wouldn't want to be behind this guy though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Why? That's Apex.
The group makes their way into the massive chamber. The ceiling vaults. You notice as you walk down the stairs into the room, the ceiling goes up another 10 to 15 feet higher than the previous chamber. It's just huge. It's humid, dripping water. And when you get near the top of the stairs is when the light of Agma allows you to see the total portions of most of the room. And you can see far across from you, noted on the map with the letter B, is another area that kind of drops down. You don't know what's down there. You have to walk up to the ledge and look down. But it appears to be a roughly 20-foot section that drops down again.
Go take a look over there. I think there's some more. Something down that way.
Over there?
Yeah.
Sure. I walk over to the ledge and poke my head into it.
Okay. Leary begins tiptoeing towards the easternmost portion of the dragon hatchery, stealthily.
At 22.
Roll again.
Oh, I have advantage for an hour.
Hey,
Or 21.
Okay. Yeah, you creep up to the ledge, you look down, and you see in this area are 4 kobolds. And you see they each are like fighting over what look like small shot puts is the best way I can describe it.
So, steel ball.
Maybe steel, you can't tell the substance,
ball.
but like a ball that kind of looks like a shot put. And one of them's like, and then they stop.
Cast shatter.
They look like they're about to throw them.
You cast Shatter on the ball.
Okay, roll initiative.
Them.
On their face. You can use it as a
See if you can beat them.
They saw me through my 22 stone.
No, they're just doing it. We're seeing if you can
No, I
get a
beat 'em.
spell off before they can go. 8?
10.
Okay.
Is quick.
11, actually. 'Cause of-
13.
They look like they're about to throw these things.
Well,
And
Shatter.
what does Shatter do?
It's pretty much Thunder Wave on a higher level spell.
It's a big sonic
7, 8, 9,
AoE
10, 13.
that does extra damage.
Is there a save?
There is a save. Con. It's Thunder Wave, but better. Sort of. It has
It does
other
extra
uses.
damage to
What's the
golems
DC?
and crystals.
14.
8 axes.
All 4 of them fail.
They all take 13 damage.
A massive, concussive...
It's not loud.
What do you mean? It's Shatter.
It's not loud.
Is there a verbal component?
It's like when you get a ringing in your ears. That's what it is.
Oh. Well, maybe you should describe what your spell does then.
I have to look it up.
It's fireball.
Rips their entrails out of their body.
It does that.
That is actually a spell in the 3rd edition.
A sudden, loud, ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere, so that whole area.
It's like a save or die. Or
Centered on the point, must make a Constitution saving throw. Creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. Creature made of inorganic material, such as stone, crystal, or metal, has disadvantage on this saving throw. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area.
Wow. Well, you see one of the shot puts explodes, and you see a bunch of
It was
glue.
being carried.
Oh, so the carried ones don't.
That's what it
There's one more
says.
down there.
A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried.
So were there any on the
Anything,
floor?
so maybe like rocks.
Dirt.
Non-magical object.
Churches.
Okay, whatever.
Churches.
So yeah, you see some of those. They had like a stockpile of these shot put things. Some of them blow up, and there's like a bunch of glue all over the floor now. It's disgusting. But the 4 kobolds like hold their heads and they fall to the ground with blood pouring out of their ears. Is there a verbal component to that spell?
It's a verbal component. Where'd it go? Oh,
Is
it's
it
right
an
here.
herbal?
Yes, there's.
Okay, great. You guys hear Leary chant magic in the direction of the pit.
I'd rush up to her.
And then rocks
In the darkness?
exploding.
Push her down.
Yes, and then
Good luck. Do you trip?
No, I'm utterly serene in everything I do.
you rush up to her.
Yeah,
Through the darkness.
just to like help. I need to.
You're at the cusp of the darkness. You can't see what's down there or what has just happened.
That's
but
fine.
you're there. You're by her side.
If anything needs pushing,
I grab the keys.
Okay.
That makes
There's
us
one
happen,
key.
right?
Whatever.
The trap goes off.
like the bats from
No.
Zelda. Keys.
All right. What was down there?
Kobolds?
Are they still down there?
Yes.
Do you need assistance with them?
No.
Okay.
How long does that drop?
That's a 10-foot drop down into their pit, but you can see that there is a shoddy ladder.
I come down. What are the balls?
You don't know. You've never seen anything like this before.
Is it like really heavy? Like
No, they're super
dense?
light actually, but you can tell that the outside, as you're grasping one of the strange balls, you can tell that if you squeeze it a little too hard, it would probably break.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so a few of them already broke. I'm gonna poke it. Is it like super sticky?
Oh yeah.
It actually, you know those like mothballs, those puff balls, or what? I don't know what they're actually called, but no, it's literally like a ball, and when you squeeze it, like spores kind of out of it. I don't know if you guys had those when you grew up, but we had those all over my backyard. So the puff ball looking thing, it's kind of like that. Only when you poke one of them, it just kind of and like crumbles apart. There's a bunch of glue in it, and you drop it before the glue gets all over your hand.
No, the ones that
You rub
already
it on your
broke
face. You know, like
when the shatter went on.
Uh-huh.
The substance came out already.
Yeah,
And I poked it.
it's glue.
Okay.
Your finger is all
I
sticky
didn't break
now.
any of them though.
I thought you poked one of the balls. Sorry.
No, I
Yeah, no,
poked the dude.
it's a gluey substance.
How many are not broken?
6.
All of them. I'm gonna take them.
Sweet. You have 6 weird glue bombs.
Sweet.
Put an asterisk next to 2 of them.
Oh, next to shit.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright. 4 and 2 with an asterisk.
Those ones are magical.
Magical glue.
Sovereign glue. Bombs.
Whoa, sovereign?
Tobias.
Yeah.
Like a raper?
Tobias, did you enter the
They're
pit?
almost bluegrass.
Cool.
I'm
Are you-
holding heat.
Are you still standing here
Roughly?
with you here? And you 2 over here?
Yeah.
Cool.
We like to
I'd
split
have
the
moved up a
party.
little bit.
Okay.
I think
Oh, we're
Athax
leaving
said that
you
he
over
was
there.
like all right up in that shit.
I was all
Oh, I'm sorry, this
in
one's
for-
Yeah, I'm the no-armed lady.
Yeah.
That's fitting. Give me a perception check.
You are missing an arm.
Me?
Perception.
Tobias, perception.
I'm always perceiving everything.
Not true. In all directions. And he can read lips.
Forever.
What's everyone
Perception of
saying?
22. Anything that is within his 22.
No, that's
Even if he's
passive.
not looking for it.
Passive.
Yeah. So he's not looking for anything.
I know.
So it's passive. 22.
We met 16.
Okay.
Would you roll like a 2?
9. Just wait till I get some more. Or levels here.
How do you get 16 if you're rolling 9 and your passive is 20?
Because I have a feat that gives me +5 to my passive.
Oh, to passive only. Okay, I get it. That's cool.
Observant.
You hear what sounds like muffled growling coming from down in the pit. Not the pit that your party members are messing around with, but off the ledge, down the caged staircase. There's clearly something down there. You just can't see it.
Guys, come back up here. There's something stirring down here.
Is it a halberd wielding woman?
Could be. If she's hungry.
I listen intently.
Which I think she might be.
Is she hungry?
Yeah, she's hungry.
With an 18, do I notice anything?
Ooh, rocking it.
Yes, you hear muffled growling or snarling.
See?
Does it sound like it could be a hungry halberd wielding woman?
No.
Okay.
Oh, there's a gate down there. I've got a key.
Sure, she doesn't have a really aggressive stomach. It's possible.
It's time to see what's in these eggs.
Dragons.
Maybe. Is anybody coming out of that pit or what?
I admit to a degree of curiosity.
But I had to stuff these blue bombs in my bag. And then climb out of the pit.
Alright, well I wait for them to come out of the pit. And then I give somebody who is more durable than me the key.
Those
Like
are those
with
two.
Apex. He likes keys. And he's gonna open the gate.
I will totally let you go first.
I got this.
Doesn't require a dex check to open the gate.
Better him
My
than me.
dex
No.
is better than yours.
Better than mine.
Once.
Them
Once.
fighting words.
Once.
What?
Once.
Once?
Once.
What does that mean?
Your dice are better than mine?
My dex is better than yours.
Oh, I thought you said dice.
No, my dice are terrible.
So what are you guys doing? Coming
I
out of
think
the pit?
Athax is just opening the door.
You got the key?
Yeah.
Athax is.
Or are you just gonna open it with your fist?
Gate.
Open it with my fist.
With a key in it.
Somewhere.
That's how you use keys, right? You just
Yeah.
put it in there.
Yeah, touche. Okay, great. You get to the bottom of the staircase. The heat is actually more intense. It's not. It's not to the point where you can't stand it.
Don't even care.
You just notice that it's more humid down
I don't know if I'd even notice.
here, and
I wouldn't.
you don't notice heat
Ever.
ever.
I don't notice.
You unlock the gate, and you push it open. About
That was a
15
bad
feet
idea.
away from you, near the columns.
I never said I pushed it open.
You just unlock it.
I just unlocked it.
Okay, why don't you tell me what you do then?
Looking through the gate, does he see anything?
Yeah, looking through the gate, do I see
15
anything?
feet away from you are 2 large dragon eggs on the floor next to columns.
Well,
They appear to
perception.
have what looks like hay or straw tucked under them as almost like a bed.
Or a nest?
Or barley. It's probably brewing stations with how humid and warm it is in here.
Oh, yeah.
The eggs are
Right.
being used to
As
crack the
stills.
barley.
Oh, perfect.
Brilliant!
Now we know what they're doing down here.
Or
Or is this the hash room?
No.
Or they're using the eggs as stills.
Don't be a fucking idiot.
Go through the
Good
door.
idea. I mean, it's really discreet. Because it looks like an egg, not.
All right, I
still
push him
for
through the
green
door.
liquors.
You're getting
No, I
forced
heard
through the
you.
door.
There.
I'm getting pushed through the door.
Knowledge that you have. Do with it what you
Knowledge
will.
that I have.
Eat it. No, you have to just crumple it up.
You
and eat
actually
it.
enter?
Yeah, I punched a dragon egg.
Wow.
What? No.
There's two.
I do not allow that.
There is
You're a
two.
bad.
I am right behind you.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't punch a dragon egg then. I tried to.
I'm gonna punch this.
I cut your arm.
Okay, seriously,
Break
guys,
your
what the
wrist.
fuck do you do?
No, so Athax walks in, he looks like he's gonna punch a dragon age, just here grabs his arm, is like, oh.
Out of curiosity.
Just like that.
Yeah.
You're a bard.
Oh,
Oh no.
You have bard knowledge.
is there another way?
And no,
That's
now
it.
he's gonna eat it.
No, it's gone forever.
I started to.
You read it.
I also started to eat it.
Why would you do
Gross.
that?
That's how you consume knowledge.
That's
Athax,
not how I consume
you get to within a couple of feet of the dragon eggs. You raise your arm as if to plunge your fist into the egg, and you feel your companion Asir's hand grab your wrist. And it's at that point that Tobias moves the light of Ogma further into the cavern, and that is when Tobias notices that way up, tucked into some of the stalactites, is another egg. A creature that didn't look like a creature at first. You thought it might have just been another stalactite, but then you see that stalactite has tendrils.
What? Oh, I don't,
Moon calf.
I don't,
Oh, it's just gonna fly to the top of the cavern and shoot lightning at us.
I don't fight tentacle monsters in any campaign. So
No,
I
this
am
it,
out of this combat.
it is a
It's
it is a
tentacle
larger stalactite formation. It is a larger formation than the rest of the stalactites.
Oh,
It
I
clearly
know,
has
seen a hentai.
tentacles.
This is not gonna go well.
And
I know
Yeah.
exactly what this creature is.
What?
the tentacles from the creature were just kind of like curled up.
I have some
But
interesting
as you all
fantasies.
enter, they kind of slowly droop down. The rest of you guys don't see this, but like tendrils start to droop down, and they're like, I don't know, 6 feet above the party's head at this point. But you can tell they have more length to them. And then the side of the stalactite opens up.
It's a roper?
Yeah, it's a roper.
Oh,
It's gonna
However,
rape us and eat our health and
it merely appears to be mating. It doesn't lunge, it doesn't attack. You could tell. You can tell. It can definitely reach you guys. But it hasn't done anything about it at this point.
don't.
Do you remember?
Don't
I look
look
up.
up. I drop flat.
Okay.
I look up.
Do you remember?
You see
Mommies.
tentacles are kind of squirming in the air above your head. And a tentacle actually comes down and caresses one of your horns,
They can have to.
leaving this weird sticky
Oh
substance.
Does the
yeah.
horn have a sense of feeling?
Yeah.
You tell me. You can feel that there's pressure.
It's just bone. It's a calcified protrusion.
But you can feel the pressure on it where it's attached
Yeah.
to your dome.
Wow. Really, really knowledgeable about that.
Yeah.
That happens. How do you guys respond to that?
I have I'm holding my weapon hilt
Mm-hmm.
It's not like
and
doing
not
anything?
looking up.
It's touching.
But I am looking at the
Suggestive.
tentacle that's
It-
touching her face.
It touched her face one time, and then that tentacle like goes back up
into its mouth.
into its mouth.
Except I don't see that.
Why not?
Sure, you can see that. The light.
No, I'm not looking up.
Oh yeah, if you don't look up, you can't see it.
Good job. Follow direction.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
It's turned out well
a few
so far.
tense moments pass.
Okay. Well, let's
Well, it doesn't
calmly
seem interested.
look around the room as I have army crawling through.
I look around the room. We've got a light source down here. It spans the entirety of it.
All right, everybody, give me a wisdom perception check.
Fuck that.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh, you crit. I think.
Brian,
Yeah,
don't
it's a
roll.
crit.
Just roll. It's a roll.
Get a new fucking die.
Is that a 1 again?
I'm shaming this guy on the internet.
That's
I
not
need
how
to
you
do
shave
20.
a guy.
What'd you get?
4.
Aphex?
Also quattro.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Tobias?
22.
Un.
I got 14. No,
Yes,
13.
suck.
What?
13.
All right.
Set it.
Tobias, you start army crawling around this room. You guys notice the floor has like smeared splotches of blood all over it, and it's more so in the northeastern portion of the room, and that's where you guys actually see like a stockpile of rotting meat. Like people have like cut up slabs of beef and steaks and just thrown them down here.
Are these eggs a particular color?
Is it a red dragon?
It's right.
It doesn't. You know what? No. They are a pale gray.
Do they have any striation?
Negative.
Are they
Like not even like legend.
Using a knowledge of like history or something else, would I be able to determine whether or not I felt that they belonged to a particular type of dragon?
They belong in a
Arcane?
museum.
Knowledge arcane?
Oh, I have that.
Only me.
16.
16. You can tell based on the size of them that they are within a couple of weeks likely of hatching.
Eggs don't usually grow.
Like change size? They don't change size, do they?
No.
Actually, that's a 17. My intelligence went
Okay,
up.
you can tell
For my ability
based
to-
on the coloration of them that they are within a couple of weeks of hatching.
Candle.
Maybe a week. Tops.
Maybe right
So
now.
they're close to hatching. You think. Because as the creature inside grows, it begins to consume whatever nutrients were left in the egg, and that changes the exterior color of it.
Sure.
Which
Or the
I
way that the light
totally
passes
just made
through.
up. So whatever. We're going to go with it. And you can determine with a DC 10 nature intelligence check the color of the dragon.
Oh, I want to do that, but I can't do
Nature? Anybody?
that. Survival?
I also have nature.
You have everything because you're bard.
I'm a bard. 19.
These are black dragon eggs.
Oh, black dragon.
I don't like black dragons.
This is probably
I was hoping
Tobias.
I like a red dragon.
maybe.
Your army crawling through this place.
Do I find anything magic?
Your light flickers off of the snouts of two blue guard drakes.
Shit.
They're actually further in the corner here, but the table's not letting me do it. Maybe I'll just go like this.
Do you share that knowledge with us, Leary?
What knowledge?
That you know the kind of.
That you know how far off they are from hatching and what color it is?
Or do you just look at the eggs and just know?
Sounds like a no.
Seer.
How would you guys feel about a pet dragon?
Come over this way.
What?
How would you guys feel about a pet dragon?
It's really not the time to talk about taking these out of here. All due respect.
That's irrelevant.
Seer.
I start kind of moving towards that corner. Do I
Come
notice
over this way.
stuff over there?
Well,
Can I see with my eyes? Are they hiding?
they are hiding. There's some
Hiding so well.
there's some more pillars over here, and if you remember, your light only goes to like right here. It's only 30 feet of light from your cleric.
Oh my
So
god!
I can see them if they're not hiding.
They were hiding. There's more pillars over there that aren't shown on the map.
So they might be in shadowy illumination, which I can actually see just with a disadvantage.
Correct. And your perception check sucked.
Oh, you're
So
making
no.
me roll with disadvantage.
So even worse.
You couldn't
So-
see that area before.
You begin making your way over there, and you guys see Frulam Mondoth is standing there with
From the American.
both chains. One chain is attached to one guard drake. Another chain is attached to another guard drake, and she has both of those chains grasped in one hand. And it appears as though the guard drakes are straining at their binds, trying to rip themselves free of her holding them back. She has her glaive in one hand, or halberd, whatever I said last time. Halberd, I think, in one hand, and the chains in the other hand. And there's a couple of pillars back there. That's why, Tobias, you couldn't see him right away. But the guard drakes are like pulling against her, and she is barely being able to hold them back. She can tell that you guys are aware of her presence now.
I make an intimidation check
Go for it.
against the guard drakes. I say in Draconic, I give them the command, sit!
I cast Crown of Madness on
The roar.
Rumland Munderpants.
Oh, Jesus.
No, you can't. Okay. God damn it, people. No spells.
What?
It's
cutscene time.
Cutscene.
Oh,
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Typical Asian.
She's got to give her
Bullshit.
big bad evil guy montage. Her monologue,
I want a
sorry.
montage.
22?
Nice.
It's got a big up montage.
Damn. That's gotta be at least
Do they
one of
sit?
That's pretty good.
Pretty fucking good. I've seen you do it.
Why didn't you say eat the person behind you?
Oh yeah, eat her
See,
shit.
One word, command. You got a
That's one
command
word.
spell.
In
Command spell.
In Draconic, that is one word.
Yep.
Eat the
It just doesn't translate.
That's correct.
Eat the person behind you.
There's
There's
a
also
word
a word
for
for eat the person in front of you and eat that man on the balcony.
Draconic is a pretty vicious language.
Yeah. It's got a lot to do with who you're eating.
Yeah, pretty much every word starts out with eat that.
Depending
Don't
on the
touch that.
inflection
Okay.
and the ending
It's
portion of the
contextual.
syllable, changes who your target is.
Asir takes a couple of steps forward and just says, "Sit!" And both of the guard drakes, like, kind of settle down a little bit and stop pulling against the chain. Fulam Mondoth says,
Thanks.
"You have come far, and you have bested Cyan Wrath, no doubt. But these beasts will likely devour you, for they seek only to protect those dragon eggs."
For they only seek vodka red.
Wow, that's good.
Dang.
Go. Chug, chug.
She says, "I recognize your strength. I recognize how useful you may be to the cult of the dragon should you choose to join us.
The character actually got it.
No.
Why don't you join us?
Your pursuits are far beneath that of the cult.
Are you sure?
Quite sure."
Probably. That's a 12 persuasion.
I am quite sure. What say you? Join the cult. Bring Tiamat to this world.
What is your end game here, Fulan?
Bring Tiamat to this world.
To raise her draconic glory from the abyss from which she is trapped. Return her to this world where she rightfully belongs to reign.
Where do we fit in?
You will be blessed by her, as will all of us of the cult of the dragon. You'll be spared. You'll be given a seat on her right hand. Her chosen. Join us. Your strength can be most useful to Resmir.
How can you be sure she won't just eat everyone?
Because we are the channel through which she will be able to return. She could not do it without us.
She's a god. What does she care?
And she speaks to Resmir and those other that wear the masks. And she has spoken to us, or spoken to them. And she has told them of all of the glories that await upon her return. We've almost finished amassing the horde.
Masks. One for each head?
Yes, the dragon masks.
We should speak on this then. Resmir, you suggest, is one of but many?
One of
1 of 5.
one of the 5 speakers, yes.
Of course.
And they're all
And-
with a horde?
No, I know not where the other 4 are. I've heard tale of a castle in the sky, but
They have followings such as this.
all of them, yes.
Well,
I really hate that I know what comes to the next adventure.
I'm willing to consider it.
I didn't read it. I watched the video from
We should speak on it then.
I've personally never joined the cult of the dragon
She
before.
kind of relaxes a little bit. The cult is bountiful.
I'll try.
We have gathered much wealth, and you can have your share of it. Aid us in gathering more.
We've seen that, and you do lack for competent allies.
Some would seem have fallen to your combined might, but there are many who could stand up to you, yours, and some.
Of course, for them. But I simply offer as evidence that at least a dozen tried to bar our passage and failed to do so between you.
Mere initiates.
Benefit from something more.
Yes, we could benefit from men of your caliber.
Then you should speak on it.
Well, then, let us leave this place.
Where do you wish to retire to?
Well, it's a little warm down here.
It is.
I enjoy the heat.
I am.
I say from the ground.
Let's head back into the camp.
I go back up the stairs.
Through the tunnel?
Leave the dog.
We head back over to the cage thing. What does she do?
She pulls the chains of the guard drakes and pulls their heads close to hers. She whispers to them. She kind of pets them a little bit, and looks like she's going to leave them there and follow you guys.
Okay, so she walks over by the cage thing.
Uh-huh.
Alright, we all go through the cage thing.
Cool.
I shut the cage and unlock it.
I'm sorry. Are you going? You guys
Anything
are.
outside?
Everybody is entering the stairwell, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
the last one.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm right next to her.
Because she's gonna sense motive. She fails.
I'm real deceptive.
Whatever. She thinks
I'll
you
go
guys
along
are
with it.
totally gonna join. This is great.
Totally great at that.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
She's standing right in the center of all four of you guys, like, all right, let's do this.
That's pretty ballsy.
Is that? Are we? Never mind. I'll stop following your lead. I guess.
We instantly attack her together.
In the stairwell?
No, once we
This
get
is
to the
really
top
awkward.
of it. Once we get to the top of it. You said we were all four of us surrounding her, so I assumed that we weren't doing that inside
As
of the
we're like
stairwell.
walking up here.
Yeah, we get back into the room with Tiamat.
Okay.
Tobias gives me the like.
Just before you get in there, she does say,
I could teleport, and none of you know how to dimensional anchor.
Just so you know my powers.
nope. She says,
The DM just don't.
this was a wise decision on your part. The cult has much knowledge about dragons and the dragon eggs and their importance to us. And that's when you guys enter the stairwell to the next chamber,
Then we don't.
and you leap on her.
Dragons are dead.
If an initiate is able to tame a dragon, will that dragon follow them?
Are you asking this in character?
Yeah.
She says, no initiates will be allowed near the dragons.
What are you talking about, kid?
They'll be devoured.
That's why I said if someone is able to tame a dragon,
It
will they be allowed
requires
to be
it requires the might of Tiamat to rear a dragon. A mere initiate cannot channel such power. She keeps walking.
Now we kill her.
Okay.
She almost had us with the dragon thing, and she's like, oh no, nobody's gonna hear it. And you know shit.
Okay. Roll initiative.
God, Robin.
Finally.
Did anybody get less than a 5?
Oh
no. Did you roll a 1?
No, I didn't.
Alright, we go first.
Who knows? She may have like a plus 10 dex.
Don't say words like that.
Still beat her.
20 to 15.
Asir.
11.
Aphex.
19.
Tobias.
8.
Leary.
18.
19 first.
Ooh, lamb.
Although I think only Tobias and I are on the surprise round.
Maybe.
Punch him.
How many of you guys know Thieves' Camp?
Oh.
Yeah.
Not Asir.
Because for like the last like 12 minutes I've been thrown outside.
Have you really? I
Yeah.
don't think anyone in the party.
If I was 6th level, I'd know that.
What is going on?
Well, actually, no, I don't think I get Thieves' Camp for going to Rutgers.
If I was 13th level.
I just think that
Okay.
you and I like know what's going on.
Aphex.
Yeah, 19. Am I gonna be the one to kick the show off?
No.
Yeah.
Because Tobias gives Asir the sign and Asir goes first.
The sign?
You get a surprise round.
The high side?
Alright, yeah. I flash the sign
I
to
hate
her.
that I'm giving
She
you the
looks
surprise
at
round
it.
though, because like how would she not know you guys are going to attack her? But
She
whatever.
failed. She tried.
Go for
to
it.
fail.
She
got
totally
an
believes
ease?
that we want to work with her.
Yeah, save her
She
die.
failed her insight.
I
Save
I
her
just
die.
I don't say anything. I just turn and cut her.
Okay.
Go for the blue.
Do it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
15.
Crit. We're crit of 15s now, right?
I
Crit kill.
Yeah, keen falchion.
I don't have.
Double keen falchion.
So good.
We get channel divinity back on a short rest, right?
Yes.
Okay.
With
Yes.
Imperial.
Because it's
Alright.
the heal I should have been expending first as a cleric.
All right. So she takes.
Times 4 crit multiplier.
4 roll.
I'm assuming the 21 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. She takes. Reroll.
Roll.
Okay.
Second die.
Okay.
So she takes 15 damage.
Oh my
No
god.
smiting?
Oh! Tobias.
Yeah.
Go.
Snuck it!
Right in the balls.
Oh, yeah. 23?
Hit.
Snicker snack.
Snicker snick.
Snagger.
Oh no,
That's not a good roll.
That's not very good, no.
Oh, 7. Take 7. 7 sneak attack.
Oh. All right, we entered normal initiative. She says,
But she's dead.
"You've made a foolish decision. I have much information to share." Aethar.
Shut up! And then punch her. Oh, does a 22 hit?
22 is a hit.
Yeah.
Good rolls.
Play this character. 8.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Initiate a grapple.
Go for it.
She is trained in athletics.
Oh, shit.
You don't add athletics.
Ja.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you.
15.
Are you sending?
No.
I'm out.
You already sent.
All right.
She got you, bro.
You've made a foolish decision. I have much information I can share. Shut up.
Oh god, that was bad.
Leary.
Vicious mockery.
I was gonna say, call her
Oh,
names.
no.
Call her names.
DC 14.
Color a twat.
Wisdom save.
Plus
Tell her
6.
she's fat. She's got a healthy waistline.
Trick.
Plus 6.
She's a fucking cleric, dude. This is gonna be awesome.
Yes!
Your
That's it.
vicious mockery does not seem to phase her. Asir!
That
You're
armor
up.
makes your butt look huge.
Oh, she didn't do anything?
It's not bad.
Oh no, it's me before she
It's not
goes.
her turn
That's
yet, yeah.
She's on 5.
She's on fire, actually. Because I lit her on fire when I tried to grab
Was
her.
your torch punch?
It's really, really bad. Yeah.
Mmm.
Should have flurried. Use key. Not prone.
You should have torch punched.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
That is a thing. You used it on a rat.
No, I did, but that was a rat.
You have much knowledge, and you will share it. Which is my vow of enmity.
Oh
Yeah,
my
because we'll
God.
intimidate you for another 3 hours.
I will take the -5.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
It's a hit?
Yep.
Great.
Awesome.
Yes. 14.
Miss!
All right.
Don't even know how hard to hit yet.
What kind of armor is she wearing?
Chainmail.
Oh.
She says,
Bitch, I love you.
"The spirits of all that Tiamat has devoured, protect me!" She casts a spell, and you see the ground kind of fissure momentarily, and streaking up from the ground are all like 100 faint spirits, and each of them has kind of like a draconic kind of motif or visage to it, and they begin spiraling all around here.
Do we make a save?
Yeah.
Not yet. On the start of each of your turns, you'll make a save.
I think you're making that up.
Beginning with
Beginning with
It's
Tobias.
So
Tobias.
Oh.
good. It's so good.
What is it?
Spirit Guardians.
Tobias, make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't have any good at those.
And then bless us for the fuck's sake.
You're gonna die either way, so.
They appear fiendish. I'm going to say draconic, just because it's Tiamat.
No,
Yeah.
fiendish.
Fiendish dragon.
That's not a fork. I don't
Sorry,
like it.
cock,
I don't like
It
it.
was flat.
Okay. 12.
Miss. Take 3d8.
Roll it.
Holy shit.
Bless
Yeah.
us.
And it lasts for multiple turns.
What? Concentration, maybe?
Possibly.
8, 13, 15 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, you really
No,
are
mine
both
went back.
those are
Fuck
so
you,
good.
die.
As the spirits streak through your body, tearing at your life force.
One of us is an ASMR, right? So they're like resistant to that shit.
Yeah.
Now you get to actually take an action.
Yeah.
I've actually been pretending to be
Oh, shit.
balls.
I use shit balls.
Pretending to be human.
Oh, that hurts.
For the
Your
feet.
scrotum.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
It's pretending to have a feed.
It depends if it's a bead tail.
Oh, actually, yes.
I'm gonna
Incredible
have
deceive
to.
score.
I'm gonna have to bless the party.
Actually,
Awesome. Which 3 targets are you choosing?
Well, the seer, that's for
This
sure.
year is for sure. I'm wondering. I don't know if I'm gonna do myself or not. I should do myself.
I'm pretty useless.
I'm not a martial
Yeah.
fighter.
Us 3.
Okay.
Okay.
You got at least.
You feel the blessing of Ogma upon you.
I don't know if I want a D4 to hit.
Do that.
D4 to hit, D4 to saves.
Fucked if I stay. Fucked if I don't. I'm gonna back up.
Sweet. She is going to take her attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna do it before cast though. Because I can.
Yeah. Good call. That's fine.
Attack of opportunity.
Oh, I roll a 5. She
Ah.
misses.
I think that's what?
You're not. You don't have a vicious mockery.
Okay.
AFAX.
She is done. Athax, you're up. Leary,
Leary.
you'll be next.
So I make a wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
With a D4.
With a D4.
You can only roll a D4 though.
That's gone.
Plus, it's kind of downside.
It better not be the D20 I just gave you.
No, I was going D4.
Good. Fuck your D4.
Oh no.
Just use this one for the moment, so we can get through this, and then you can look for it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a whole other world down here. Oh my god.
What'd you get?
Suck it.
17.
17?
Dude, it's my house.
Thanks.
You take 9 points of necrotic damage.
That's
Good
What?
for
It's
you.
safe for half.
Yeah.
Fucking
Why?
shit.
I feel this.
Spirits raking through your being.
I can't wait for 2 more levels so I can do that.
Right now.
Alright, do something.
I
Or just stand there and die.
Like, I'm gonna
no,
fucking
I,
pick that
I
spell
don't
next round. if I
stagger or
can get it.
anything. I just take it,
Flurry.
and I'm just stop that. Sure.
Okay.
Stop that.
I said shut your mouth!
Stop casting all these spells.
Roll a concentration. Maybe.
11, 16.
Miss.
Yeah, no, that should hit. Does she have a shield?
Her AC is 17.
Then she's not wearing chainmail.
Yes, she absolutely is wearing chainmail.
Magical chainmail.
I'm gonna spend a key point and make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Go for it.
Don't tell me what to do.
Alright, don't.
Okay. 1 key point. No. That was even less.
Oh, that's real bad.
That'll do.
27
Hit! Hell yeah!
for 7.
7. Alright. So she has to make a concentration. So this is a constitution saving throw.
DC 10.
DC 10.
Don't add modifiers.
Crit!
Fuck.
Alright. The spiritual guardians still surround her.
Sorry guys, I tried.
But did she die from damage?
Pretty good.
Oh,
No.
wait, whoa, wait, oh,
Did
Oh,
she
man.
do something?
Oh man.
wait.
man.
You've already used your bonus action to
Yeah,
martial
I know.
arts,
Did you see
so
that?
Yeah, I
That's-
saw that.
Just,
You gotta be real careful about
I just
those.
peed a little bit. Whenever I hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by flurry of blows, I can impose one of the following effects on that target. If I spend
what? You have stunning fist?
No, not yet.
Oh,
This is something else.
no,
I use the hand.
I don't have to spend key.
No.
I don't spend key.
You just
It
do
must
one of those.
succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
crit!
That is 3 crits.
That's 3 in a row.
You cheat.
That's amazing.
You cheat.
We're fucked.
Thank you, baby.
You cheat.
Thank you, baby.
Jones.
No, it's okay because
Leary.
Leary is gonna do something awesome.
Oh, Phantasmal Force, make a wisdom save.
What? Oh, +6.
Yeah. Why?
10.
You failed.
Oh,
What should I make you believe?
Before she has to do that, you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
She does
I'm gonna,
not.
I'm gonna keep the roll. I'm gonna keep the roll.
I
But
completely
if
forgot
you
about
die, that roll means nothing.
I failed.
3d8.
I could die
Yeah.
very easily.
No, not very easily.
Give me all ones.
12 points of
not
necrotic
die.
damage. She fails her wisdom saving throw against your phantasmal. If you still want to do that, or do you want to
I
do
do.
yours?
That's Phantasmal Force.
What does it do?
It makes her believe her world has changed forever
Oh, knife eye
because
attack.
I want to make it so.
Knife eye attack.
How has it changed for her?
I create something that she believes is wholeheartedly there.
Knife eye attack. Everything's made out of
I
knives.
think it has to
Matt.
be a thing.
Knives are things.
Everything's made out of knives.
No, it has to be a singular thing.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't
What
make
thing are you
everything.
making?
8th axe is one time.
Craft illusion that takes root on a creature that can see the various targets. Oh, it's intelligence, not wisdom.
Oh, she's super
So it's
failed
even
then.
less.
Yeah.
It's no larger than 10-foot cube. Seeable only to the target. Is she an undead or construct?
No.
Okay, it still affects her.
It had to be sure. Could have been a Warforged.
You never know.
Could have been.
You never know.
Clay Golem. It's going to be. Do you know what the basic Heartless looks like in Kingdom Hearts?
No, I don't know what that means. Your character's got
basic heartless looks like.
Your character has like 6 seconds to make up something.
Yeah, but it's something I've created.
Oh, okay. What is it?
It's essentially something like that, but its hands. It's like a completely black, shadowy creature
Okay.
that is maybe like 3 to 4 feet tall.
Okay.
It has. No, they're full body. They're not cut open at all. It has very long claws
All right.
that are. The whole thing is black, just like white eyes.
So it's a
like
creepy
black-
shadow demon creature.
Yeah.
Okay. So she thinks that that's real.
She thinks that's a thing that's just been there all the time.
Oh, fuck that.
And it can attack her for a d6 psychic damage.
Roll it.
I think I have to do that on the next turn, though. I shouldn't have closed the door.
Man, you guys gotta know your fucking spells.
I know your
It's
spells.
such a weird spell. Like, it's got.
You're a
it's-
bard.
like-
You don't have a lot of spells.
They're all
Just
weird
please
spells.
try to know them all.
You can have a
Arts
weird
have, like,
shadow dogger
different
that
spells
crush
there.
it. That would
Still not as many as a cleric.
terrible.
Affected target is so
No,
convinced
like, you
of
have all the
phantasm
spells
reality
to
that
pick
can
from
even
every
take
day.
damage.
I mean,
Phantasm creature who appears a creature can attack the target. Similarly, a phantasm created to appear as fire, a pool of acid, or lava can burn the target. Each round on your turn, the phantasm can deal 1d6 psychic damage to the target if it is in the phantom's area or within 5 feet of the phantom,
That starts now.
provided the illusion is of a creature or hazard that could logically deal damage. such
Starts
as
now.
You can do it right now.
Claw demon monster.
So you just roll a d6. You don't even have to do anything, right?
your
Oh.
brain takes this damage.
Rip her brains out.
3 damage to her brain.
3?
3 brain
Now,
Rolling
one thing to keep in mind.
Concentration check DC 9.
No, it's 10.
It's
minimum 10.
Oh, alright.
Success.
Cutting words.
What does that do?
I
Bonus
reduce.
action?
I use my last bardic inspiration to reduce your roll by a d6.
Roll a 2. Roll a 2. There's a 1!
Fail. He uses Great Weapon Mastery to re-roll that.
Oh,
definitely.
good try, man. That was a really good try.
That would've
Oh,
been good.
wow.
So I think
She's
you can do
fucked
that
anyway.
off turn.
Do what
in the
off turn?
future. Kind of.
Oh, that's right. That's a reaction, so that I can't do that because it's
Well,
locked.
No, you can do a
It's
reaction
done.
on your turn.
No.
No, you
No,
can't.
you
Okay,
can't.
whatever. That's fine.
So save it.
Alright, so
I see her.
she's, yes, Leary is done making it 11 a seer, and she's next.
Cut her
Yep.
chest in half.
You gotta drop her, dude. or she's gonna kill somebody.
All right. I will take the -5.
Yes!
Why would you do that?
Yes, that's so fucking awesome.
Plus 10 damage.
Yeah, but we want to make her not concentrate anymore.
Yeah,
We
well,
need to connect.
I mean, 17 is
Roll it, fucker. Yes.
Or.
Damn it! Miss!
You would have hit.
Framalama Ding Dong lives to fight another
Right
round.
behind you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Here you go. Can I take your coffee cup for you?
I just wanted it so bad.
Oh, that's fucking
Thank you.
Wait, what did he see?
Good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you took a -5.
I know, but I wanted it.
You were blessed.
Frulam. Wait,
You
dude,
did
you
roll
guys
it.
keep forgetting. Wisdom saving throw at the
Oh,
beginning
yeah.
of your turn.
Or die.
What's the DC?
I'm not telling you. Tell me what you got.
Oh,
Nobody's
that's it.
nobody's passed yet.
It's
Oh wait, you
more than
passed, but you
12.
got like a 20. So
I should have just fucking hit her.
Yeah.
6, 7 necrotic damage.
Lol.
You bastard. I took
Okay.
like 17 or something?
I think
She's
15, yeah.
She's
Oh,
gonna
yes.
multi-attack
I took 9 on a pass.
with her halberd. Spellcaster, Stabifier.
Evil demon creature.
Evil demon creature.
Oh, yeah. Shadowy demon creature.
That hurt her.
One at Leary, one at Essir.
Not the shadowy demon creature that she believes is a thing that really threatens her and is very angry at her.
No,
But
because
it's
it has
the guy
actually
that hasn't
harmed
even
her.
hit her
Because
yet.
you cast a spell, and that
Maybe
thing
you're
appeared
right.
after you cast a spell.
She doesn't realize that. She thinks it's been a thing that has always existed.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Forever.
So, because the spell fucked with her head, she doesn't
Right.
know that the spell was cast.
I see what you're saying. Okay,
It's not
but she does know you've cast spells.
No.
No, she doesn't.
Vicious mockery.
She's heard
you
someone
bounce off
cast a spell.
Well, there was a vicious mockery.
When I blew
Yeah,
up
you
Shatter.
totally vicious
Oh.
mockered her.
Yeah,
You're a
vicious
spellcaster.
mockery.
She's a spellcaster.
No, fuck that. That's
Yep.
dumb.
So
Nope.
he's gonna totally
Fuck you guys. I don't have to justify shit. She's
That's
gonna attack
fine.
the demon once
It doesn't make
and the
us
dude with the
dumb.
big sword once. So the demon, she's attacking right now. AC 21.
You did.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Probably gonna fall unconscious.
Probably.
I believe that Phantasmal Force is a concentration.
10
so
points
I have to
of
roll
slashing
to-
damage.
DC
10? I'm unconscious.
Yay.
The image
Done.
fades.
Probably.
Asir.
Fuck
A
you.
1.
She cuts her own foot off.
Oh.
Now she's bleeding to death.
Negative.
Both feet.
Oh no.
Alright, Tobias.
Tobias, wisdom. Oh, you're more than 15 feet away,
that's
so
correct.
you don't have to make the save.
Shoot her in the
Almost
dick.
like I knew what was going on.
Right in the dick.
Right in the dick, I'm gonna shoot her.
Okay.
None of these spells are particularly useful.
Cast all the good ones.
I destroy a puddle of water.
Destroy all the water in her body.
Okay. I will give her command.
Is this a wisdom saving throw? She has +6 on me.
I believe that it is not.
Wow.
Healing word's real good.
No save.
Yeah, I'm
Words
pretty
also
sure
a
it's
bonus action.
no save.
Healing word is a 30-foot radius, 30-foot
is.
range, and you
It's
are
true. I could do that and have her come alive to get killed by the vicious.
by
vicious-
the
Demon
demon
creatures.
spirits.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Or you could healing word Frulam to
I
help
have
me.
that option.
That's a good idea.
She's been saying this whole time
Maybe she's undead. Well,
To
no, because then Phantasmal Force
cease and desist your attack.
She's been attacking us the whole time.
Well, because you keep attacking her.
No.
Have
So-
we?
No.
She's like, I have information. Shut up. No, I can help you. Die. No, seriously.
Yeah, we knock her unconscious.
So that's a thing.
We knock her unconscious, tie her up, and then interrogate her for an hour. That is our MO.
Sexually.
Have you not realized this over the past, like...
Yeah. No, I mean I have, but the NPCs don't. Okay, the NPCs are like, I'm
dumb.
gonna try to barter for my life before they take me prisoner.
Dumb as hell.
Now she's gonna kill one of you guys, and it's gonna be awesome.
We'll
It
see.
is gonna be pretty awesome.
It's my turn.
I
Don't
guess
let it get back to her.
I'm gonna have to shoot her in the face.
Go for it. AC 17.
Good
That's
idea.
the plan.
You do not have advantage, but you do have bless.
Why doesn't he have advantage?
Why would he?
Yes! Cock
Because he has allies
on the
that are
face
within
of
5
the
feet.
thing.
No, that gives him sneak attack. It doesn't give him advantage.
So,
Oh.
that's all I got.
Crossbow
Hey.
bolt flies
Eighth axe.
through the melee. 8th axe.
8th X.
What you got? Out of key, man, or what?
I just took a short rest.
Oh, it refreshes on short.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Sure. 24?
Success.
We're good at this.
So you take half of 16, which is 8.
That was a good roll. That's a very good roll.
That would have been a way better attack roll. I'm going to attack, and I'm going to flurry.
Spend that key, baby.
Plenty of key. Oh,
Roll
jeez.
6 of them. Crit fishing.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
You can't do that.
27?
Hit!
Okay.
How
That
are
is
you
broken.
rolling so high and not critting?
Because I'm using your die. It was close. It was 1 up.
Well, roll damage.
Max 9?
9. She passes the concentration.
Alright. Next attack.
Next attack. I rolled a 17 plus.
Oh my
another
god, you're
7.
so good.
Kick her ass. Oh.
4.
She passes the concentration.
And she makes a dex save. DC 11.
She passes.
Okay.
Another attack.
Last attack. Not good.
17.
13.
Miss! Holy shit. She's alive! She is... I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that she's been bloodied.
I failed my death saving.
Make a wisdom saving throw or take 3d8. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm not going to do that to dead people. Or unconscious people.
It doesn't do
Technically,
anything. Now she's back at 0.
Why?
She's back at 0.
No, if I can do her max HP, it would kill.
Yeah, but it
Can
doesn't.
you deal
doesn't
27 damage with
persist?
8,
3d8?
16, 24. Clearly not. Make your wisdom saving throw, please.
Fail.
Wow, that sucks.
Man, paladin.
I rolled a 3.
Again.
14.
That's a 4.
So, I threw somebody else in place. Okay, what are you doing?
I will ready an action. Call off your spell, lay down your arms, and I won't kill you.
It's her turn next.
Yep.
And she says, "You won't kill me. I will allow your friend to live if you drop your arms."
That's a kill.
Cover.
Did she do stuff that isn't drop her weapon and shit?
Well, she looks like she's not dropping her weapon, yeah.
And the spell is still going.
Cut her in half.
Go for it.
Crit, 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 crit,
Do you
crit,
want
crit,
me
crit,
to not do the -5?
crit.
Yeah, do the -5 and
Your
smite.
character. Do you want to make contact with a very bloodied woman, or would you like to make it more difficult and hit her harder, which may be better for interrupting?
Like sexual.
If it hits.
It's not really going to be better for interrupting.
If he can exceed 20 damage, it increases the DC.
Oh. I don't know.
She asked you to put your arms down and she would let your friend live, clearly motioning at Leary.
I can't. They're attached. And I'm push her.
Asir, it's up to you, man.
Crit, crit kill?
She can only... No, she can multi-attack.
She
can
could
kill
totally
you.
kill you.
Regardless.
She could hit you twice and you would automatically be dead.
Yup.
If you don't kill her, Leary dies.
You don't know that.
If she hits,
If she hits.
She automatically crits.
not in combat.
Yeah.
No.
She
Read
has
it.
to swing.
Is she releasing the spell?
She has not yet.
Okay,
Lay
so
down
she's
your
not
arms.
Gonna.
She says, "Lay down your arms."
What's
Your friend
What's
will
her
die.
What's her turn doing? Is she attacking on her turn?
No,
Because
she's
my reaction is to
She is
fuck her
holding
up.
her halberd over Leary,
She's
Okay, because
saying, "Drop your weapons, or your friend will die."
she's maintaining her spell.
Yep.
Well,
It will continue to do damage to you and the people around you.
She's a hard C.
what did you say one more time?
And your spell.
End your spell and drop your weapon, and we won't kill you.
She ends her spell but does not drop her weapon.
Alright, I don't attack on my turn.
Okay, so she's got her halberd. It's hovered over Leary. She raises her hand, and all of the spirits of Tiamat plunge back into the earth. No longer sapping your strength.
Now it's...
She's
that
ready
bad.
in action, okay, to multi-attack Leary if you guys don't drop your shit.
Are you ready to multi-attack since that's a...
You ready in action?
Action. She has extra attack.
Yep. So
So she gets 2 attacks on her action.
Tobias, your turn.
You guys
Right?
keep putting me in this situation, and you all know what I do in this situation.
Loose arrows.
Yes.
I wasted with my crossbow.
Uh-huh.
Really?
I've got backup
Yeah.
characters.
Roll it.
That's the only consistent thing that's ever happened in the I have a hostage. Put your weapons down.
It
And I
works.
swear I won't kill you all.
Every time.
My attack goes off before hers.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
That's
I react to
already
her
first.
acting.
You guys are all reacting to each other reacting.
Yes.
Yeah, but
No,
I
this-
react first.
That's true.
I attack, which causes her reaction, which causes his reaction. It's a stack.
Simultaneous.
Simultaneous?
Let's do it.
Okay.
No, because I still die.
Hold on.
No, you don't, because unconscious. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
I still have to hit. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So there's a chance.
So, this is all happening simultaneously?
Yeah, it's probably gonna hit.
Oh, this is a Mexican stand.
Run! Oh, you guys missed her!
Both of those
I have advantage.
are enough to hit me.
Okay.
I hit her.
Nice. Leary,
I hit her with.
you've already
my awesome
failed one death
-5.
saving throw.
Yep. So if I'm
Frula
hit,
Mondas.
I got
10 plus
Attack roll.
4 plus.
As... Okay.
Min damage.
Here we go. This happens.
21 damage.
The Mexican standoff occurs
No.
with...
This is.
Stop. Okay. Frulan Mondoth is standing in the center of Athax and Asir, with Tobias down near the base of the stair steps leading into the dragon hatchery chamber. Leary lying on the ground, bleeding to death. The spirits of Tiamat channeling all around you, ripping your very life force out of you. With only a bit of life left in her, Asir challenges her, saying, "End your spell, drop your weapon, and you will live." To that, Frulam responds, dropping her spell, turning her halberd upside down, and pointing the tip of it to Leary's throat and saying, "Drop your weapons or your friend dies." And with that, a bolt streaks from the other chamber.
And Tobias says, "You'll never hold anything over me again. Never again."
And a bolt streaks into the chamber, bounces harmlessly off of her armor. She smiles wryly as she plunges her halberd into Leary as Asir's falchion decapitates her. Leary passes on.
Dead.
Are you though?
Yeah, because I failed to
Oh,
save
she hit
already.
you? Okay.
14 is my AC.
Oh, you should have bonus action at the start of your turn, healed her, then shot her.
She still would have acted as a reaction
Mhm.
before it. I considered it.
Asir drops down to his knees. He starts trying to bandage Leary. Takes a second. It's like no. It's not working. She's bleeding. She's fucking dead.
The blood just won't stop. You tried, channeling the power
No,
of
the blood does stop, and that's the problem.
Good call.
Gets up, grabs his falchion, and just starts fucking hacking Fruland to pieces. Just screaming with rage.
I try and stop them. You.
Not the chain. Not the chain.
She is...
What's your AC?
What's my AC?
shit.
14?
He swings wildly at you, and then goes back to just hacking up the corpse.
His eyes are glazed. He doesn't look the same.
Okay. I try
He
and
just
talk
just
to them.
howling.
I talk,
It's just speaking in tongues. It's draconic, but you don't speak it.
I
I
talk
do.
you down.
What are you saying?
Try and talk you out of it.
The calm voice of Athax is barely heard by Asir. as he chops into Frulam over and over, obliterating the chainmail armor and crushing the woman beneath. Her decapitated head lies on the ground, ironically staring Leary in the eyes.
Eventually
Tobias
tosses down the sword, grabs the just meaty, bloody husk, and starts dragging it down towards the pit.
Tobias, what do you do?
Well, I watch on, I guess, as this gruesome thing goes on. I go over to Leary and I don't know anything about helping people who are dead. So I say
You know
a prayer.
that the power of Agma is vast enough to return someone to life once they have passed on that threshold, but you know not how.
Revivify scroll.
But I say a prayer and hope that her demon soul is not damned forever.
The chain door, or the gated metal crashes open.
The two guard drakes seem to move towards you, and they look like their eyes are directed at the husk of a corpse that you have, and they leap on it and begin devouring it.
Yeah, I walk up to them and I pitch it in front and feed Intragonic.
You can't see shit.
Or eat. It's fine.
In the dark, you
Oh, and Tobias is in that
back
chamber.
here, so I can see just fine.
Oh.
Because he went down the stairs.
I ran away from the evil demon spirits.
Yeah, I can't see the guard drakes very well because they're in shadowy
That spell
illumination,
is
but well enough to
awesome.
see.
It is
When you
like,
have Warcaster and you can soak hits like that, that spell's good.
Yeah.
it's fireball for clerics. It's good. So
The guard drakes feast upon the corpse of their former master.
that sucks. At least the rest of us live. Here.
He's just still watching that happen. He takes like several minutes before he's responsive. And then he kind of composes himself, straightens up, and starts walking back up out of the gated area.
You've wrought vengeance.
Can I get you guys anything? I'm ready to slap a bitch in another room.
Do it.
Literally, this lady's
that's
just screaming.
In there, right?
That's gonna be on the internet.
You can hear her.
Yeah.
You really can.
I can hear like a high-pitched whiny. Okay.
I thought it was a baby at first, and then I realized that it was a, well, grown-ass
Grown
woman
woman.
might be a little bit too much there, but yeah.
It's off.
You're all set with this one?
Yeah.
Anything else, guys?
Not right now.
Good.
Ready? She's screaming at us red. Red.
White.
She's like, red's a code word. It means we're done. I'm like,
Okay.
this is a code symbol that means you're an idiot.
Yeah. Love it.
What a hard scene.
Well, we knew this was going to be dangerous.
The repetitious dripping of water echoes through the cavern.
Apex, do you have any words?
She's an ally. She's a friend. She may not have been very forgiving, but she was one of us.
It's true. True words.
Tobias, I've heard of magics. Can you do anything to preserve the corpse?
There are magics that I could do to preserve the corpse, but not this day. I could call upon Agma tomorrow, perhaps. See what he can do.
I may be able to do something just see the corpse through the day. Medicine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do that. 16.
Do you want to start from level 1?
Whatever character you're considering, definitely build at level 1.
2 build.
Cool. With a 16, you're able to...
I'm gonna drain like all the fluids out of her and fill it with
What?
that hay.
No! I'll kill you.
Medicine.
Wow. You learned it in Egypt. It's fine. It's fine.
The medicine, keep it fresh.
Tobias,
This is
you and Athax see to bringing Leary out of this place.
Well, there's still more here. Would abandoning this mission in the middle of it, is that really what you would want?
Then you
Probably,
wait here for
yeah.
me.
Probably.
I will return as quickly as I can.
From where?
I have to give a mission to our newest Augmite. And I start heading towards the slide.
Okay.
Try to catch up with Cyber.
Yeah.
You want to be a scientist?
Oh my
That wasn't what I was thinking, but
good
that'd be
God.
That would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
What would he be? Like
he's a fighter.
He's a
pilot.
fighter.
a fighter, cleric?
Well,
Oh
how can
my-
he be reborn
I would be an Augmite.
as a cleric?
Yeah,
or
no, I mean,
as
he
a
would
paladin?
not be a fighter 5 anymore.
Probably have a level of barbarian in there just because why not?
I go out to try to catch up with Sign Wrath. That's what Asir is doing.
Do you have any way
Or
of
he'd be
telling
the
maybe
kobold.
where he would have went? And
You
So
just-
this
you told
is
him where to go.
This is up to you thematically if you want this to work. So I did cast like my hunter's mark on him.
Oh yeah.
Now technically it's worn off because we did a short rest and it
Yeah.
only lasts for an hour. But if it's cool with you, then that could still be going, and that gives me like bonuses to track people.
Didn't you also like Hunter's Mark from
A barbarian? No, I didn't. No.
No, he did the Vow of Enmity.
Vow of Enmity.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that.
I still got to read both of
You
those.
did
Anyway.
also tell him where to go, and we have hunters that are watching people leave.
That's true. There we go. We have hunters watching people come and go. So
Perfect.
I go to them. I grab one of those guys. I throw them a couple gold, and I'm like, "Help me find this guy."
Oh, the hunters. I thought you meant the kobold.
No.
Kobold.
Kruthox is
We
still
bluff-
kicking it up there with the horses.
Yeah, we bluffed the hunters. And they
Arrows.
think we had more people. That's
Yes.
That wasn't a bluff.
That's true. You totally got
Was it?
people up there, man.
It's a totem
one
force.
with
What is
horses.
There's
Anyway,
at least one.
the hunters will help you track him down.
All right. So I'm moving as swiftly as I can with these guys. We try to track him down and get Sign Wrath. My goal as a seer is I'm going to get Sign Wrath. I'm going to bring him back. I'm going to take Leary and get him to the horses and basically charge him with give him my fucking sack of money that I have up there and be like, figure this out. Get her to a temple. Fix it.
There's also 290 gold on my corpse.
That too.
That's
So he's got like 500 some gold. Well, more like 600.
If I had any, you could have it, but
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. Do you want to roleplay that, or do you just want to have that be that?
It's kind of up to you. I'm seeing it montage status. Like
That's cool.
Asir meets up with the hunters. They're following tracks in the woods. They
They
catch
kind
up
of
with
see each other.
Sign
This
Wrath.
way, yeah, okay.
Sign
Exchange
Wrath
of
is
money.
like,
Here we go. You
"What
run.
the
There's
fuck,
like
dude?"
planes. She's like, "Come on, I was just leaving." You're like, "No, come back, my friend." I'm like, "Oh, "All right." And then
Tobias and Athax are hauling Leary out of the cave.
Are you?
Back.
draining the blood out of her, yeah.
okay, you drain all of her blood. That's fine. You know exactly how to do that.
He knows what he's doing.
Tobias, what do? You guys help.
I learned this process.
It's
this,
fascinating.
right?
It's not just like Jacotum. You know, there's a series of sutures and a series of incisions and a series of like putting the body in certain positions to assist in like the removal of the fluids.
Yeah, not
And-
really. You just kind of hang her up by her feet and slip her forward.
That's one way to say it, you know. And
It's pretty easy. All things considered.
You're ruining my montage.
We
So-
should do this more frequently.
And then he seems to be preserving those wounds, like wrapping them up and tying them off and so on and so forth to make the body appear...
Yeah, open casket for sure. Definitely open casket.
Right. So she's got to be pretty, you know. So, and then when the body is done being preserved, you guys bring it out of the cave?
Yeah, I totally like wash it and
Fill it back up with fluids.
fill it back up with fluids.
With my fluids?
No, like
sorry.
get like some cave moss, and I'd probably pack it in there pretty good.
Pass it around the rope. Or a
Pack it
little
in
bit.
what?
You know.
Wherever Vermont's going.
No, like the incisions I made in her neck area to drain them. The biggest argument.
What are you doing to my body?
I'm preserving it with medicine. I don't have magic. I'm not a wizard.
You gotta remember, his first level was barbarian.
Rub some fucking moss on it.
This is
Oh,
like-
shit.
Please
Alright.
fix everything.
I mean,
I
it fucking works. Like, it looks like he's just going ham, like chopping her up and tying her up, and like, this is all weird to you, Tobias. But Athax knows exactly what he's doing, and he tends to the body very well, and then you guys remove...
I punch all the blood out of your body.
Sometimes you really shouldn't like round table like, and now you can contribute, and now you can
But every time I try to contribute for somebody, they're like, no, it's like this!
I don't cry at all. Yeah, I was crying a lot.
I cried the whole time.
So anyway...
So whatever the fuck is left of Leary, we put that in fucking
It's an open
Sign
cast.
rest.
It's an
So
open
Tobias...
casket. The body's preserved.
Tobias and Athax bring Leary's corpse to the entrance of the dragon hatchery. You are met there by a hunter, a seer, and Cyanrath. Cyanrath has one of your 2 horses with him
Where's the
to put the body on.
Kruthok?
He also has
He's up there with the
a
rest.
sack full of money, and the money that's on Leary is combined with that. And at this point, we need to make a decision. Because I can either say that Cyanrath agrees to see what he can do. He will take Leary to the nearest large city with a temple that might be able to help her.
we give him both horses,
Okay, both horses.
so you
That's
can
fine.
ride them intermittently.
Okay. And he says he can do that, and or he can say we can say that he charges one of the hunters with doing this, and he'll pay him, or Kruthox will do it. If you want to play as Cyanrath.
Yeah, this is up to you.
So Cyanrath is a I don't want to say he's not a paladin, but he has a code of honor, a code of conduct, okay? He's like an honorable warrior,
Dirty
kind of like samurai-ish, like with how he carries himself and how he tends to his armor and weapons and his liege and so on and so forth. He's very loyal. Obviously he's a big brutish badass that has a breath weapon, so that's pretty sweet. But his ways have somewhat changed. He is doubting the might of Tiamat, as he has watched you guys face roll through everything, and except for Frulon, obviously. And he learns of that now, and he actually takes a moment of silence for her death, but he has considered Ogma as a potential for worship. So if you're interested in playing somebody who is a fighter but might also have a level in cleric or so, or is considering it, he's not full-fledged devoting himself to Ogma, could just be a straight-up fighter with an honorable code of conduct, then that would be Cyanrath, and that would be kind of cool. It'd be really easy to incorporate. However, you said you already had 2 characters written out.
Yes, I have a half-orc who believes weak people are to be protected at all costs, and it doesn't matter really what the circumstances are. He very much tries to fight for those who cannot fend for themselves.
Okay.
Or I have a drunk, dual-wielding fucktard.
Sounds good. I like that.
This also might just be a temporary thing, too.
True.
Because it's my intention to get Leary back if that is something
Right,
that works
so-
out.
Well, she can potentially come back into her own way if she wants.
That's true. That's true. But just, he wouldn't necessarily have to play Signwrath forever if he chose to do that.
What you
Right.
should.
Because why not? He's like a half dragon.
It's like a
Fine.
fucking dragon, man.
Make them full.
It's got action surge.
I really didn't think you were going to fire at her.
Dude,
I
what
know,
happened
I
last
know.
time?
This
What
is-
happened last time?
This is like time 3 now, actually.
I
In
called
which
it.
case I've sacrificed the hostage.
We do not negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah, he's America.
That's what I do.
Tobias is America.
As it should be.
America the character.
It would really depend on whether or not Leary's death is going to be a permanent thing or not. If it's going to be permanent, then obviously I want to go with a new character and kind of build up that story.
You would.
If it's not going to be permanent, then I wouldn't really want to start them and then just stop, which would make Signwrath the easier pick.
I see what you're saying. As to the
Yeah, it's gonna be
finality
difficult.
of Leary's death, raising somebody from the dead is definitely possible.
Revivify.
Unfortunately,
What if they've been preserved really well? With a bitch
it can have been
medicine
dead no
shit.
longer than 10 days. Shouldn't be a problem. It costs a diamond worth at least 500 gold. You
got
had
that.
290.
290 plus
That's
a
250.
250 at least.
There we go.
Leosin, or not Leosin.
You can afford a
Oh,
raise
yeah.
dead spell. However, the target takes a -4 penalty on all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
Forever.
But each day, it goes down by 1. So in 4 days,
So
you're fine.
4 days you're covered.
If you
dead.
want to be her again,
I will have one more drink because it's only 8 o'clock, 7:42. Okay.
who's
I'll have one
literally
more, and
has
then I'm
been
done. I promise.
leery
Cut
of
myself
our
off.
escapades so far.
Well, you're never gonna get
I think
that
it may
bad.
also be fitting for her personality to be like,
It's like,
okay, I'm alive again. Am I going back there?
Honestly, you can't get that bad.
Thank God. All right, good.
I mean,
Alright.
you know the character better than I do.
There's
but
no way.
That's definitely closer to how she was played originally, at least.
Hmm.
She has changed since then.
I will have
Bitch.
a
Wow.
Grey Goose dirty martini up with olives.
Ultimately, it comes down to what's more
Probably
fun for you.
Bad decision to end the night.
No, it's
But
probably
I
the
make
best decision
lots
you
of
made all
bad
day.
decisions. So
I like that.
Anybody else?
nope.
I'm done.
Done? Done?
Permanently.
Mason?
No, I'm straight. Thanks.
All right, then this
So-
is what's going to happen as far as the seer, I think. is-
Well, I didn't hear a decision. I'm sorry.
You still can do it. It's a momentous decision. I said
If-
roll for it.
You guys can afford to resurrect Leary.
Right.
It's going to cost you all your money,
Yep.
but you can totally do it.
I don't even care. Money's not a thing.
It's not a
Money-
thing to
money is a
ATHAX, obviously.
If Leary can be brought back, I will continue to play with her.
Okay.
If you want to have something keep going in the meantime, I can pick up Signwrath. Or I can step back for now and just kind of let
That's
things
boring.
go until I come back.
Okay. Signwrath explains to you.
Okay. Here's what I think is going to work out best. Is a seer is going to take Leary and he'll take the money. And he's going to take the horses and go. And he's going to tell Signwrath to help. His first mission is to help these two out. You know the caves. You know what you're doing. Get in there and take care of that.
Well, what do you want from the caves? Because he wants to know what the hell more you want with this place.
Show Tobias everything you know.
Okay.
Everything. With Signwrath walking with us?
You guys have free reign of the place. Now that Frulam's gone,
Okay.
she was the only one that ranked over him.
Yeah, Kruthox. We bring him down with the horses.
Oh, he's a
He'll go with Signwrath and them
Cool
because
shit.
a kobold walking around with Signwrath, walking around the caves out in the open, that's totally fine now. He doesn't need to be hidden up there.
Mhm.
I take the horses and Leary and I ride off.
into the sunset.
Where are you going?
The nearest large town?
Okay.
any way
We're
to
south
win.
from Green Nest, so that would put us closest to.
I know people. I can find somebody who can find somebody who can take
Absolutely.
care of
That is not an
I believe
issue.
a Sperto would be
What's
one of
your
the
background?
closest.
us. I'm a criminal, so I have criminal contacts.
See, there you go.
Yeah. I know a guy.
You bastard.
That is
Oh,
so
yeah.
weird.
This happens a
Criminal
lot.
paladin.
Why is that weird?
This edition is awesome. Oh, it's so fucking cool.
That's it. When he said, I used to kill.
Kill and extort people for money.
Yeah.
He wasn't lying.
Not on my map of favorite room.
Oh.
But you're
Yeah,
you're
he
direct.
goes.
Waterdeep.
In the meantime, Cyanrath and Kruthox lead Aphax and Tobias through the rest of the cavern.
Okay. I catalog everything in my game.
Okay.
Everything.
I punch everything in my gym.
I sketch every room.
You learn the following information. You might want to pay attention.
Okay, paying attention.
Not paying attention.
As you can see on the map here, room 8. I'm sorry, to get to room 8,
You gotta,
gotta
go, through
room 3.
4, and
Room 3 is a
fucking, like,
fungus
5,
garden,
7.
and he actually recommends that we go around it, because in the fungus garden, there's not only trapped stairs, but there's violet fungi that will try to knock you to fucking conscious just by walking past them.
I test my
So,
level against
this is basically a huge trap. Like, if you walk through this whole room, there's nothing in it except for trap, trap, trap.
It's a good thing we didn't go through
Good
that
thing
room.
we went this
You
way.
guys totally went, like, the best way you can possibly go.
It's
So,
awesome.
I know, right?
And still lost.
So actually, you can just go that way.
But
Yeah.
somebody still died, so it is what it is. Now, you go through here, room 8. Room 8 is the Kobold's Barracks. So a select group of kobolds, led by a missing kobold named leader.
Oh.
That guy.
Yeah.
No, that by Kruthox.
He makes he makes sure to lead you from here, not here, because these stairs are trapped as well. Yeah, there's mattresses of straw covered with cured furs. They're all nasty though. Rats and small lizards scurry through the food scraps and moldy wine skids littering the floor. There's I don't know, 12 kobolds in here, including 6 of the winged ones. They're like, what the fuck? Oh, sign right. Don't hurt us.
So a question quick. If 3 is trapped, and the stairs from 8 to 7 are trapped, how do you get to the back half of the cave without...
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So there's collapsing traps. You guys know about the Dragon Shrine because you were in that room then. Room 9. Room 7 is the Drake Nursery. So the guard drakes are basically raised here.
Punch all their names.
So the lower area is heavily shadowed. Currently it holds 3 guard drakes that are near the rear, near the end of their training. So they're not fully developed, so they're not full stats. But they just kind of hang out in there and get raised. That's where they're trained, down in this area here.
They get punched.
Ace would probably like that room.
Room 4. Signrat tells you that a colony of bats normally lives in here, but it's nighttime, so they're out feeding. There's other weird-ass big bugs in here that he says he doesn't know what the hell they are, so he just avoids this chamber. He basically doesn't go in that back half.
Sorry.
No, that's all good, girl. Thank you.
No problem.
Makes sense.
There's nothing really for him back there except for his kobolds here
Where
that
do
he
you
can
go
get
in
to
this place?
through going through here. So,
Okay.
the back half of the cave, there's some weird big-ass mosquito things, he says. And then room 5, which is covered by Jason's PHB,
Full
is
of dicks.
ridiculously smelly.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he's like, no, I don't go in there. Nobody goes in there. I don't know what the hell's in there. Everybody leaves it alone.
Oh.
I like how when he walked through room 9, he just saw this giant pool of blood and it just got dragged down these stairs.
And finally, room 6. Room 6 is the meat locker.
Okay.
At the base of the steeply descending stairs, a curtain hangs across the passage. It's made from hundreds of leather strips, each about the width of a human hand. The strips are fixed to the ceiling, and they're long enough to drag on the floor. The curtain extends from wall to wall. The leather comes from a variety of local animals and is badly cured. The curtain is several layers thick with no gaps, and you can't see through it at all. Before you walk up to it, there's actually like a really long poker on the ground. Looks like a fire poker, but like 10 times as long. And he picks that up, and he uses it to brush aside the curtains, because you can now tell after he does that the curtains are razored.
Oh.
So if anybody just tried to walk through, they would totally get cut the fuck up.
That sucks.
And he just shows you that this is where there is animal carcasses hanging on hooks from chains, gutted antelope, deer, goats, baby big cats, small bears,
Baby big cats?
maybe big cats.
I heard baby big
baby
cats.
too. Yeah.
Baby big cats!
I'm a little stuffed up right now. So there's that. Cobalt Barracks, Dragon Shrine, Dragon Hatchery. Finally, he leads you back into the Dragon Hatchery.
Dragon bears.
And he explains to you that there are, in fact, 3 black dragon eggs down here. The third one was well hidden.
See,
None of you were able to see it.
What's that roper doing?
what is that thing?
Is Steinrath
He
control the
actually,
roper?
before he walks into that chamber, he led you to the meat locker first on purpose because he grabs a hunk of meat. And when he walks into the dragon hatchery, he throws it up at the ceiling and the slab of meat vanishes because the roper totally grabs it and eats it. And he says, I don't know, we just feed it and it leaves us alone. There are 3 dragon eggs in here. Cyanrath explains to you, Apex, your understanding and hearing all of this as well,
Absolutely.
that if you were to move the dragon eggs right now, they would die.
Good.
If they stay here, they will hatch within a 10-day. He has kobolds in room 8 that will totally take care of this all, and you can just rid yourselves of this whole place and walk away and never come back and leave it alone. It's fine. Just go away.
I can't.
We don't have anything to do with this anymore.
I go back to Fred and Lemon Ding Dong's place.
Okay.
I can't, in good conscience, let 3 black dragons live somewhere.
No.
Punch all of them.
Steinrath says if you damage them, they will die.
I'm pretty okay with that.
Okay.
You're just gonna kill them?
There's a couple guard drakes down there and a roper.
I guess you're racist, so there's that.
My spirit comes back from the dead.
dragons.
Don't do it.
Yeah, they're abominations.
Are they?
I would,
What do you know about black dragons?
what do you know about black dragons?
Nothing.
Okay, what do you know about dragons in general?
They're big and scary.
You saw that one that was flying over the city, like destroying the place, and that looked pretty darkish.
That's true. You can make his decision. I left them.
I'll destroy all the
I'm not there.
Okay, so this is what happens.
2 guard drakes in that pit.
There's 2 dragon dogs whose job is to protect those eggs.
Okay.
With Cyanrath there, he's able to feed them, keep them away from you. You look like you're going to walk up and kill the eggs, and he puts a hand on your shoulder. He doesn't stop you, but he says to you, know that these are like brethren to me, and you are murdering infants. I will not stop you as Tiamat has turned her back on me.
It's kind of a departure of your character.
What?
Turning point.
Oh, you haven't read my backstory.
I haven't at all.
But they're not dragons yet. They're like fetuses.
I don't want to get into that debate.
Yeah. It's just abortion. They're not real things yet. So it's not killing. So there's that.
Tobias, roll int.
I don't have any of that. Like, honestly, I'm not actually.
You're an Ogmite.
I'm actually not that smart. Neither of us
Any
are.
knowledge skills?
Knowledge?
I pretty much have all the knowledge.
I got history. As per my backstory.
Ogmite!
Deception?
You just picked Ogma for the domains, didn't you?
No.
That's why I
religion.
started to dive into lore
Roll religion.
versus valor. It's because we had 2 augments.
Natural
in the party.
1?
Oh my god, you're an idiot. Okay.
No, I'm actually above average intelligence, and I do have a handful of knowledge skills, but none that are applicable here.
Whatever. Apex, what do you do?
What would you have me do? I'll ask him.
Agma?
These creatures
Cyanrath.
deserve the right to life. I'm sorry.
To make their own decisions.
So they can decide who and what to become. It is true that their nature lends them to death and destruction. But I am living proof that minds can be changed.
You're half human, though. These
My
are
lesser
all
half
monsters.
is in fact human. Perhaps that is what has allowed me to be turned from the might of Tiamat.
Or made you see the light.
This is a decision for you to make.
I don't believe there is any saving these creatures. Do you think you can control them? Can you curb their destructive tendencies?
I am not foolish to believe that I could contain 3 dragons at once.
You want to save one of them? Compromise?
Again, it is not my decision. They are not mine to raise.
They're not
They
mine
are not
either.
mine to give mind to.
This is you and I talking now. Either I'm going to destroy all of these eggs, or we can work something out and I won't destroy all of these eggs.
Human, I do not care what decision you make. I seek only to help you understand that decision.
I understand.
I will not care for these. I will not raise these. I will have nothing to do with this cult or its doings. Henceforth, know only that these dragons are but infants, and you shall be responsible for their fate as it stands now.
If not me, then who?
Fate itself.
Fate is going to curb the nature of a black dragon and make it not want to murder,
The
kill,
dragonkin.
destroy?
The dragonkin in the barracks will see to them, will feed them, and
What are
more
they-
than likely be
Who do they follow?
dragons.
Tiamat.
Exactly.
5-headed dragon freak.
He cringes slightly, says,
That is their worship, as Ogma is
And what
a
do they,
seer's.
and what do they seek? Power through destruction?
Servitude.
The,
That is why.
the lesser races? I can't stand by that.
Tiamat created the kobolds as servants. They live only to serve dragonkind.
I beg to differ with you there. I've met a kobold. And
I'm with him!
He's a pretty solid dude.
There you go.
Oh man, fuck it. I quit the campaign. I hang out here with Kruthas.
we raised 3 dragons.
We raised 3 baby black dragons together. And that's
That's
it.
kind of solid. Yeah, like he teaches all the other kobolds in the barracks the way of his meditation barbarian rage.
Oh my god.
You could be the kobold god.
Okay,
the new team.
I honestly think
I'm Tiamat.
we might need to scroll about 4 months here.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
I am Tiamat.
Athax is out of the campaign.
Incarnate.
He's now running a commune, raising
You
baby
have a
dragons.
base of operations.
Oh,
There's
dude.
hunters getting food for you.
Who get paid with his like 200 gold pieces that he doesn't need from that contract,
Poison Kool-Aid?
and then fucking like,
Poison Kool-Aid, yeah. I start my own cult.
if he wants, he can start playing Kruthox, now journeying with the party months later after he's learned Common from Athax and he's now a barbarian monk. I kind of want to jump forward like 4 months. Oh yeah, I was gonna drink it. I
It's
don't
going
give
in
a
my
shit.
face.
Saw that. So yeah, whatever you guys want to do, that's in the module.
Oh,
I think that's covered in the module.
Hey, it's got a little sidebar on taking over the Kobold camp, but no, it's got nothing on.
You guys
that
want
shit.
to do this?
It'd be interesting for
Oh
me.
my
Death.
god!
I can't really do much.
Well, no, I mean,
We would
4
totally
months,
be
so like
able
a
to-
seer has gotten you somewhere. We
Yeah,
have
it's
the
gonna take a
500
journey to
gold, but-
raise you from the
Yeah.
dead.
At least 10 days.
Keep in mind one thing.
Or you're gone forever.
Whatever your designs are for after the scroll period, the cult of the dragon has removed themselves from this region, and their
Good.
plots will not pause for you.
Hello, my name is Alaric Johnson. I'm the editor for Addicted to Fireball. I would like to thank you for listening, and Kevin MacLeod for allowing the use of his music. This episode used 2 pieces, Lord of the Land and Long Road Ahead. If you enjoy his music and want to hear more, you can go to incompetech.com addictedtofireball.com.
I've never understood it.
See, one of the things about me is that I encounter new people often, and these new people
Haven't heard
my shitty jokes 100 times, and then I forget who has or how often I've used it.
Just get new jokes or utilize spreadsheets.
Spreadsheet.
I need to tell you a joke. Hold on a second.
Random.
Oh, this one looks good.
Excuse me. In our conversation, now is an adequate time for me to tell you something humorous. This will be but a moment. I'd like to ensure that it is a fresh topic.
I'm sorry. Have we met? Step one.
Let me go through this survey before I ask you.
Right.